Hey, my name is Vigoman, and today I'll be showing you how to build this beautiful hunter's cabin you see behind me. Enjoy, guys. The first step is to find a nice location for your hunter cabin. I've decided to build it in the taiga because I think this is a soothing biome for a build like this. Of course, you can build it wherever you want to, preferably forest, as much forest as possible, for two reasons. Because of course you want to have a nice open area where you will be building, and also you're going to be using most of those resources in your build. Once that is done, it's time for you to start flattening out the area a little bit, terraform it to make it nice for you, nice and flat, so that you have a great place to put your hunter cabin on. To begin this whole build, we are going to make the frame for it first. So what you want to do is to place a block right here, and then just 5 blocks to this side, and then another block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between those 2 blocks, and then you want to do the exact same over here for 5 and then a block, and then there should be 5 in between those. So you have like a 5 by 5 square in the middle here, and a 7 by 7 on the outside, counting these blocks. Okay, then the next thing you want to do is to rise this up by 3 more blocks. So 1, 2 should now be 4 blocks tall. And then what you want to do is to take some oak logs and just connect them up like this in between all of them, so you have a nice structure, and you can kind of see how the scale of this build will be when it's all done. And then you're going to take your logs and then place them on the sides like this, on the corners, to make it look like the log is sticking through, like a proper wooden lodge or something in the forest. I think that looks really nice. And then you want to go over to this side here, where you want to have the main entrance. This could of course be wherever around this place here, but you have to just decide one place. I'm going to build it right here on this side, and then you want to place 1 more block on this one, 1 more block on this one, and then 2 more blocks in the middle like that. The next part is to lay out some of the walls and put down where the fireplace will be. We're going to start with the fireplace so that we can fill in the walls around it. So once you're on the front like this, you want to go to the right side of here and then place this out from this main column here, and we're going to do the rest of that later on. Then you want to take spruce wood planks and fill in all the existing gaps below and in between the structure here like this, and then you're just going to do that all the way around. And then we're after that going to hollow out where we want the windows and where we want the doors. So now we should have something like this, almost like a box shape. Then you want to take yourself some spruce wood stairs, and then you're going to place one upside down and one normal stair like that, and then an upside down, and then nothing in between, because this will be the door, this will be the window, and on this side you want to do window here and then a door right here, the same design as we did the first time. And then on this side you can have a window in the middle like that. The next part is to add a roof on this house right here. We're going to start off using some dark oak slabs, and then it's going to place a block right there, and then a block right here, and then take them 1 more out like that, so it's lined up with this outer block. And then you want to place 1 more slab and another one on top, so it's kind of a full block. And then you just want to staircase your way all the way into the middle like that. And then you want to do the opposite on the other side, so it all connects up to the middle right there. And then what you want to do is to take this slab all the way over, and then repeat the process on this side right here, and on this side right here, and then connect it up before you fill in all of the roof. And then we want to fill in the rest of the fireplace and the chimney. So what you want to do is just raise it up by 1 more block and then another set of blocks, so it's 3 tall. Then you want to take a cobblestone stair, and then a full block with a cobblestone stair on top like that. And then you want to remove the roof blocks here and fill in with a cobblestone like that. Then you want to take cobblestone stairs on either side like this, with a cobblestone block in the middle, cobblestone block, and then a flower pot with a little bit of smoke coming out of it using cobwebs like that. So now let's fill in the rest of the walls here using spruce wood again, and we're just going to like hollow out so that we are able to place in all of the blocks in here like that, and then take away this block right here, because that will be a window, and a little bit of roof here and place in that block like that. And then we are going to add in the rest of the window paints. I like to use white stained glass here because it kind of acts like there's a little bit of fog on the window, and it kind of gives a nice look to a house like this. So you just want to place them on all the locations we have decided to have windows. And then you want to grab yourself a door. I like to use a dark oak door here because it really contrasts nicely with the rest of the build. So you're just going to place that in there, and then place that in here like that. Now we're going to start adding in a little bit of details here. So first off, you want to take yourself some spruce wood stairs and place them below the outsticking parts here, like this. You want to do that all the way around the whole build like this, and then you're going to have like a nice supporting feature to these beams right here. Then you want to take yourself a wooden trapdoor and place them on the right side of this window and the left side of this window right here. Then you want to place it on the right side of this window, and on the front here we're going to place it on the left side like that. Then you want to take yourself an oak wood log and then extend this just even more like this, and then go down one more block like that, one more slab, and then continue the slabs on the bottom side as well, so it looks nice and good from the sides like this. And then have a nice overhanging feature here, which we are going to add some supports to using dark oak fences. So you're just going to place below this block 3 fences on top of each other like that, and on all of these. So you have nice supports like that. Then you want to take the stair and like the fences and connect it up to the sides on the side poles, and on the middle one you're just going to leave it open, or you could like enclose it like that a little bit and have a small entrance here, and you kind of have it a little bit more enclosed in like that. Then you want to take your dark oak fences and then place them on the sides like that, and on the sides like that. Also want to do that on the other side. Is add a little bit more detail around the house like this. And then you want to take some more fences and place them beside these blocks right here. You're also going to do that on this side right here like that, and then take some stone buttons and place on all the side wheel logs that you can see the end of, basically. And do that all the way around like that. For the inside, you can of course decide how you want to furnish it, but I will give you a small example. So we have a nice fireplace here on the end with a painting and a flower pot. Then we have a small crafting area with a crafting table and a furnace and a chest for storage, small sitting area, and then a ladder going up to like a small secondary floor with a bed, so we have a nice place to sleep as well. And I think that is all you can squeeze in this little build right here, but it's nice, it's cozy, and it's definitely functional. If you found this tutorial helpful and you found it interesting, make sure to let me know down below with a like and a comment, so that I know that you appreciate what I do for you guys. Anyway, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggo Man, and I'm out.